And now, live via satellite, we have LoOG senior Chinese correspondent Kim-Chi Lee reporting from the Lobster Dome in Arlington, Virginia. Kim-Chi, what can you tell us?
Thanks, Tom. What happens when you mix lobsters with football? That's right, victories. In a LoOG Center exclusive, I'm here with Mr. A. Responsible Lobster to talk about the season and what we can expect going forward. Thank you, Mr. Lobster, for taking time out of your busy schedule to speak with me. First of all, congratulations on the hot start to the season. It seems that picking 15th overall hasn't hurt you. What do you attribute all this success to? That was a tough break when you lost Ryan Grant in the first week. Are you planning a move to secure the position before the trade deadline? Last week we have you on record saying, quote, "The chances of the stepdads winning is like Lindsay Lohan passing a drug test." Why such animosity towards the team's general manager, Mr. Jay Carter? Well, actually I have heard his body odor is so bad it makes right guard go left, but okay, I don't think you can say that. No, even if it's true, you can't say that. No, I'm Korean. Not all Asians are Chinese. Okay, we're done here.
And that was Kim-Chi Lee, LoOG senior Korean correspondent, apparently. My bad. And now it's time for our Week 5 picks. If you take a look at the record from last week, Jeff had a stunning 7-1, and I had not such a bad week with a 5-3 record, but Jeff's week was enough to get him into first place with a 22-10 record on the year.
And Jeff, I'm sorry you bet on the Bombers. My bad.
Let's see if we can beat him this week, and one of us can go 8-0. First up, Chubby Funster versus Team Jacob. Derek, who you like?
I'm liking Chubby Funster here. I'm expecting some big points out of Matt Schaub and Adrian Peterson, but we do have on the team at running back Larod Stevens Howling. Who? He's in the NFL. And for Team Jacob, Dirty Sanchez, not going to get the job done.
Joel, who you like?
I'm also liking Chubby Funster. Basically, I just hate twinkly vampires and werewolves.
Faith?
I'm actually going to break the trend and go with Team Jacob. I'm a Team Jacob girl myself.
How dare you?
I've already had the Chubby Fun.
How dare you? Next up, Smithfield Slugs versus the F-Bombers. Faith, defend yourself.
I can't. I don't have a quarterback, but neither does he. I'm going with the F-Bombers.
No, Derek, who you like?
I'm liking the Smithfield Slugs here. Jay Cutler, he's going to respond after that awful performance the other night as the Piñata. And the F-Bombers, I don't know if they're going to come out on top this week.
Concussion. Jay Cutler, concussion.
Joel, who you like in this matchup?
I'm also liking the F-Bombers. Gingers may have souls, but they are also innately evil.
I like the Smithfield Slugs. Derek Anderson, come on, you got to get a real quarterback.
Matt Castle. I hear him knocking.
Next up, Slobberknockers versus Prestige Worldwide. Joel, what do you like, buddy?
I'm going with the Slobberknockers on this one. I think they're really going to knock around Prestige real well. People like Donovan McNabb going to be putting up big numbers for them this week.
Faith?
I'm also going with the Slobberknockers, pretty much because Prestige Worldwide has 2 players on a bye, and if they don't check their lineup, it's not going to happen for them.
Derek?
I'm going with the Slobberknockers. I think they're going to out-slob Prestige, but they better find some replacements for those Patriots because they're playing golf this weekend.
I am taking Prestige Worldwide. Slobberknockers hasn't checked his team since before he drafted. He left 2 guys on a bye week last week, active on his lineup. Last week was a fluke. He's not going to win this week. It's going to be Prestige Worldwide all the way.
But all of his players are playing.
That's true. Okay, next up, Sterling Archer versus Gothenburg Vikings. Derek, who's your money on?
I'm going to have to go with the Vikings on this one. Sterling Archer, he got his 1 win of the year, and he's done. Big week out of Phillip Rivers and Chris Johnson. You can count on that.
Joel?
I'm going the opposite direction with Sterling Archer. I think he's going to have 2 wins this year, and this is going to be it. He's going to be slaying the Vikings.
Faith?
Really, Joel? I'm going with the Vikings. Sterling Archer, I'm sorry, Jeff. You bet on me last week. I can't return the favor.
We have a saying in Sweden. It says, Vikings will win.
Oh.
Vikings will win.
I didn't realize you were Swedish.
Mostly by association.
Oh, all right.
Next up, Plain Nasty versus Team Evil. Joel, break it down for us.
Evil's going to win.
Well said. Faith?
Evil prevails.
Derek?
Evil on top. Aaron Rodgers, one of the best QBs in the National Football League.
Please don't get hurt.
And I also believe Team Evil will prevail. Next up, Touchdown Jesus versus the Cock Ringos. Faith?
If you guys have noticed, they've given me everything that has to do with the Cock Ringos, including the leadoff of this game. I'm going with the Cock Ringos. I like the cock, I like the Ringos.
Derek?
I also like the cock. And I think Drew Brees, Arian Foster, they're going to put up some big points for the Cocks and Touchdown Jesus. Man, do you need a quarterback. Bruce Gradkowski, he ain't getting it done versus one of the best defenses in football, the San Diego Chargers.
Joel?
I like the underdog in this one. It's probably not going to happen, but I see Jesus winning and getting that 1-4 win.
I like the Cock Ringos. Next up, Sugar Hill Gang versus Ray Finkel's boys. Derek?
I'm going to have to go with Ray Finkel's boys and
Homer.
Matt Ryan is at the Cleveland Browns. Ooh, he's going to put up some points there. And Malcolm Floyd is at the Raiders. They still have a team, but they're playing there this weekend. He'll be scoring some touchdowns against them.
Joel?
I'm liking the SHG this week. Their 1-3 record is not a good showing of what this team can do, and I see them winning one this week.
And I'm kissing up a little. Hopefully she'll take it easy on me in the Ginger Bowl. I'm going with the Sugar Hill Gang. Eli Manning can't suck it up that badly 2 weeks in a row, right?
I like Matt Ryan big in this game for all the reasons you said. BC boy,
Homer.
gonna light it up. However, I'm taking Sugar Hill Gang to win. Okay,
Well played.
and finally, it's time for this week's Game of the Week. We've got the Stepdads versus Responsible Lobster. Now, some games of the week have been duds, to be quite frank, in the past few weeks. But I think this one's going to live up to expectations. Between them, they only have one loss attributed to Stepdads. Responsible Lobster looking to go 5-0 in the Lobster Dome. Joel, who do you like?
Let me tell you something, Tom. No one's ever gone 5-0 in the LoOG. Responsible Lobster's going down.
Oh!
You know what, Joel? I agree with you. The Lobster going down. Sean Hill is at the Rams, and Detroit will win this weekend, and he's going to have a huge game for him. And Maurice Jones-Drew is at the Buffalo Bills, and oh my Lord, I'm not even going to say anything about that game.
Lots of yardage.
Yeah.
Faith?
Boys, I'm going with the Lobsters. I don't understand their team name, but I do know that every game's a home game for them. So home field advantage, gotta go with the Lobsters.
Now, I can talk from experience because I've lost to both of these teams. So when I say both of them play tough, they play real tough. But in what I think is going to be a squeaker, I'm taking Responsible Lobster.
Hate
Joel,
crustaceans.
I'd like to check your facts on the Nobody's Gone 5-0. I need to see some historical data.
I'll get that to you.
So that's it for this week's Luke Center. Have a good night and
Good luck.